And thanks for joining us on DC News Now at 4. I'm Mark Hall.
And I'm Marielle Carbone in for Annalisa Gale this afternoon. In Western Maryland, emergency crews from both Washington and Montgomery counties remain on scene after a building collapsed in Hancock.
Yeah, the town manager said that they were doing a routine inspection when they came across the building on West Main Street. When they went in, they noticed the third and second floor had collapsed. Now, after doing a search of the building, they did not find anyone.
It's just a public health concern, and the real problem is if it does come down, people could be injured on the sidewalk or in the street, and also the property around it could be damaged. So we have some real concerns there. So I'll get with the county to make a game plan, and we're going to make it probably in the next day or two, get somebody in here. We already have a demo expert in here right now giving us an estimate on what it costs to demolish the building.
Well, we have a crew on the scene working to learn more right now. We'll hear from them ahead in our shows.
Also happening right now, Prince George's County fire crews are on scene in Bowie, where a large fire is burning out of an apartment complex there.
DC News Now's Daniel Hamburg is there right now. Daniel, what are you learning?
Well, Mark, this happened around 1 o'clock this afternoon. The flames this afternoon were extremely high. Let me step out of the way so you can see the damage right now. Fire crews still up there. You can see the water pouring out of this building. This started as a fire on 2 balconies that extended through the roof. 4 people were rescued from balconies by ground ladders by the firefighters. We're told there are no injuries and that fire investigators are on the scene to determine the cause. There are 16 units in this building. These are condos, so hard to tell how many people were living in each unit. But this is a completely uninhabitable building right now because of the extensive smoke and fire damage, as well as the fact that there is no roof on this building. All units have to be relocated. Now, you can see crews still here continuing to put some water on this, making sure that there are no more hot spots coming out of here. But this is a very extensive fire. We are working to learn more about exactly how this started. Again, fire crews are investigating right now the cause of that fire. We'll bring you the very latest as we learn it. We're live in Bowie. Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.
All right, thanks, Daniel. And we know last week winds played a really big role in fires all across the DMV area. Taking a live look outside right now, we don't see that same wind, but it is looking sunnier, so hopefully not as many issues when it comes to the wind. Right,
not a bad start, Marielle, to the work week. And let's head over now to meteorologist Damon Madsen with a first look at our forecast. Damon, how are things looking?
Well, I think, Marielle, you summed it up perfectly right there. We are hitting that sweet spot, if you will, weather-wise, where last week we were dealing with the wind for the most part, rain on occasion as well as we went into the weekend, or both of those things, making things tricky out there. But today, we don't have the wind, and we do not have any rain. It is completely sunny, and that played a role in our temperatures out there. We have some 60s. Westminster over toward Woodstock, Luray, Kaiser, all up to 61 degrees. But even if you didn't quite hit 60 degrees, we have the mid-50s there in D.C. Back over toward Leesburg and Hagerstown. Comfortable, not necessarily warm, but with the sunshine, it makes a difference. And there you have it. Compared to yesterday as well, pretty much the entire DMV is running at least a few degrees warmer than we were on Sunday. So all in all, looking like, yes, a fantastic start to our week with these weather conditions. And how about it? We have all this sunshine. We are looking perfect here, but just off to our east is the storm system that moved through over the weekend, still spinning away with some cloud cover just off of the coast. And then looking out to our west, here's our next storm system that's incoming. It's right over the Midwest for the time being. So eventually that storm system will have an impact on our weather conditions toward the middle of the week. But for now, we want to stay in this sweet spot for as long as we can. Things are looking fantastic as we head into the evening, mainly clear skies, rather comfortable conditions, though temperatures will be dropping once again as we head into the night. We'll at least get back into the 40s by the 9, 10, 11 o'clock hour before some clouds from that storm system to our west begin to roll in. When should we expect those clouds to turn into some rainfall? We'll have a full look at your forecasts coming up here in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. Well, the Washington Nationals will open their regular season on Thursday That'll be in Cincinnati Memorial against the Cincinnati Reds. But here at home, Nats Park is preparing for some big changes ahead of the regular season.
Yeah, DC News Now's Dave Laval joins us from Nats Park with a preview of some of the changes that fans need to know about before they head to the ballpark. Hi, Dave.
Hey there, Marielle and Mark. You know, often we've been told you want to give yourself extra time before you head out to the ballpark. Well, this season you might want to give yourself even more time to come out here, as there are some big changes you need to know about that have taken place at the stadium. We got our first look at the new scoreboard this morning during the annual media day. It's state of the art and contains all the information you need regarding your favorite players. Plus, there are more screens set up around the stadium, including behind home plate. There's also new LED field lights to enhance the atmosphere during the games. As we said, you'll want to get out here earlier, as the Nationals will move up the start of their home night games this season from 7:05 p.m. to 6:45 p.m.
We did that because we want to make sure that our fans can see all 9 innings on a weeknight, even if it's a school night or work night. I know my kids are very excited about being able to come on school nights now.
Coming up at 5 o'clock, we'll tell you about a new way to make it even easier for you to get into the stadium. We're live at Nationals Park. Dave Laval, DC News Now.
All right, Dave, with the ball club, they're starting their season, like you said earlier, on the road in Cincinnati. But when will the Nationals play their first home game?
Well, you don't have to wait too long for that to happen. The Nats will host Pittsburgh in the April 1st home opener here at the ballpark. First pitch scheduled for 4:05 p.m.
All right, Dave Laval, thank you. Developing now, Prince George's police have 2 people in custody they say are connected to last Thursday's deadly shooting in Suitland. They're Wardell Holland III and Shaquita Stewart, and they're now charged in connection to the death of 31-year-old Danelle Tyler. This happened around 7:30 on March 21st on Silver Hill Road. Tyler was found dead in the parking lot with gunshot wounds. Police are still investigating, and you're asked to call them if you have any additional information.
And a woman is dead and 4 others injured after a deadly car crash in Laurel, Maryland on Sunday. Police say they responded to the scene around 6 p.m. Now, 2 cars were involved in the crash. The woman was rushed to the hospital where she later died. Our reporter spoke to one man who saw the aftermath of that crash.
I've seen numerous accidents. They've got to be careful coming through here because, you know, the cars come down here fast and you have to watch and be careful and judge your speed.
It's still unclear what exactly led to this deadly crash and whether or not speeding was involved. Police say this is an ongoing investigation. And Boeing CEO David Calhoun says he will step down at the end of this year. Stan Deal, president and CEO of Boeing's commercial airplanes unit, will retire immediately. Now, this fallout is the result of a series of mishaps at the company. Boeing has been under intense pressure since early January when a panel blew off of a brand new Alaska Airlines 737 plane. Now, investigators say bolts that help keep the panel in place were missing after repair work at the Boeing factory. And earlier this month, a former employee turned whistleblower against the company was found dead by an apparent suicide in South Carolina. Now, Calhoun indicated that this decision to leave was his own.